Circulation of financial statements. In case of a listed company, it is sufficient compliance. Now see, first they have told that financial statements should be sent to whom? Every member of the company, that is equity shareholders and preference shareholders. Every debenture trustee, not debenture holders, debenture trustee. Every person who is entitled to receive notice of general meeting. Of course, shareholders are entitled to receive notice of general meeting. उनको तो भेजना ही है. Apart from that, there are many others. Apart from shareholders, there are many other people who are entitled to receive the notice of general meeting. They are every director of the company, legal representative of the deceased member. जो गुजर गए हैं उनका लीगल रिप्रेजेंटेटिव, ऑफिशियल असाइनी और ऑफिशियल रिसीवर ऑफ अ इंसॉल्वेंट मेंबर. सो द डॉक्यूमेंट्स, फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स एंड अदर डॉक्यूमेंट्स should be sent to these people also, every auditor and secretarial auditor. So this finance, now they say that financial statements होते हैं ना, वो it is not 1 page or 2 page. The balance sheet, P&L account, directors report and so on, no, that consists of 50 to 100 pages printed on a very good paper. Time limit of circulation we have done. Now in case of a listed company में it is sufficient compliance with the provision of section 136 if the copies of financial statement and other documents are made available for inspection at registered office during working hours, and a statement containing salient features of such document in the prescribed form is sent to every member of the company and every debenture trustee at least 21 days before the date of annual general meeting, unless shareholder ask for full financial statements. Here, इसका मतलब listed companies need not send full financial statements and other documents to members and debenture trustees. If the company sends abridged, that is summary form, other documents to them, and company allows inspection of documents at its registered office. Okay. As per rule 10, such statement shall be in form AOC3. AOC3 में abridged financial statement देंगे, और if they demand, if the shareholders ask for full financial statement, If the shareholders ask for full financial statements, the company should provide. तो ये स्टोरी है इसकी. Listed companies need not send full financial statements and other documents to the members. If the company sends abridged summary form दे दिया ना उनको, बिकॉज इसमें बहुत सारा कंपनी का खर्चा होता है और कितने लोग फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट पढ़ते भी नहीं, तो जिनको चाहिए वो मांग लो, बाकी लोग को समराइज दे दो, तो दैट विल बी सफिशिएंट. एंड दैट फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट शुड बी गिवन इन abridged, should be given in form AOC3. Follow this. Manner of circulation in the prescribed companies. The central government may prescribe the manner of circulation of financial statements having such net worth or turnover as may be prescribed. If the turnover is exceeding prescribed limit, the central government may provide manner of circulating, how it will be circulated. See, first what we told, किसको देना चाहिए, company has to send what and what, these are, है ना, these documents, then it has to be sent to whom, time limit, listed company may not circulate. Now if the turnover is crossing, net worth is more than 1 crore and turnover is more than 10 crores, then, and it's a listed company, in case of above companies, financial statements shall be circulated by electronic mode in the following 2 ways. Where the member holds shares in dematerialized form and his email ID is registered with depository. Where the member does not hold shares in demat form but has positively consented in writing to receive such document by electronic mode, by dispatch of physical copies in any other cases. Now see here, those who are having demat shares in demat form, now almost all of the people have shares in demat form and they have to give email ID. So companies having turnover of more than 10 crores and net worth of more than 1 crores can send it by electronic mode, and जो members को डीमैट अकाउंट है तो उनकी ईमेल आईडी होती है वो, और जिनकी डीमैट अकाउंट नहीं है और उन्होंने कंसेंट किया है तो उनको इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मोड में भेज सकते हैं. बट दिस इज एप्लीकेबल नॉट टू ऑल कंपनीज हैविंग टर्नओवर ऑफ मोर देन 10 crores, उसको ही है. एंड देन यू कैन डिस्पैच फिजिकल कॉपीज, है ना, बाकी लोग को फिजिकल कॉपीज दो. ओके, तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मोड भी अलाउड है, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नो डॉक्यूमेंट्स टू बी प्लेस्ड ऑन वेबसाइट. फिर डॉक्यूमेंट्स इट्स मैंडेटरी फॉर अ लिस्टेड कंपनी. अगेन सी, दिस ऑल एप्लीकेबल इज टू लिस्टेड कंपनी, 10 crores एंड ये सब लिस्टेड कंपनी को है. इट इज मैंडेटरी फॉर अ लिस्टेड कंपनी टू प्लेस इट्स फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट एंड अदर डॉक्यूमेंट्स ऑन इट्स वेबसाइट which is maintained by or on behalf of the company. So listed, it is mandatory for a listed company to place its financial statements and other documents on its website. Circulation and placing of separate audited accounts. Every company having subsidiary or subsidiary shell, first it is, you have to place financial statements on the website which is maintained by or on behalf of the company. Okay, so it should be your own website, not website of any other person. Then circulation and placing of separate audited, now you know combined financial statement is a part of financial statement and other document. We have done this here. CFS कंबाइंड स्टेटमेंट, खुद का तो बैलेंस शीट होता ही है लेकिन कंसोलिडेटेड भी बनाना पड़ता है. लेकिन सब्सिडरीज का सेपरेट स्टेटमेंट, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट व्हाट, सब्सिडरी का सेपरेट, अपना सेपरेट और कंबाइंड, हमारा खुद का स्टेटमेंट और कंबाइंड फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट, वो तो इट इज कवर्ड बाय ऑल दिस लॉज. ओके, वो तो देना ही पड़ता है शेयर होल्डर को. अभी खुद के वेबसाइट्स पे डालना पड़ता है, खुद का स्टेटमेंट और कंबाइंड CFS फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स. it is mandatory for a listed company to place its financial statements and other documents on its website. Every company having a subsidiary or subsidiaries shall place a separate audited accounts in respect of each of its subsidiary on website. अभी क्या बोला है? प्लेस सेपरेट ऑडिटेड अकाउंट, मतलब सब्सिडरी का सेपरेट अकाउंट जो इंडिविजुअल बनाया वो, इफ एनी, अगर आपकी सब्सिडरी तो उसके अकाउंट भी अपनी वेबसाइट पे डालो. प्रोवाइड अ कॉपी ऑफ सेपरेट ऑडिटेड फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट in respect of each of its subsidiary to any shareholder of the company, and if the shareholder is asking a copy of separate audited financial statement of each of the subsidiary, then you have to provide it. आया समझ में? हाँ, तो खुद का तो रखना ही है, ये खाली ऑडिटेड देना नहीं है, मांगेंगे तो देना है और वेबसाइट पे रखना है. इंस्पेक्शन ऑफ फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट एंड अदर डॉक्यूमेंट्स. Every company shall allow every member and debenture trustees to inspect financial statements and other documents at its registered office during business hours. So you have to provide, you have to allow inspection of financial statements and other documents at your registered office. To whom inspection is allowed? To every member and debenture trustee. तो ये अलाउ करना पड़ता है ड्यूरिंग बिजनेस आवर्स, बट ओके, डिवेंचर होल्डर्स को नहीं अलाउड है. इनको नहीं मिलेगा इंस्पेक्शन, डिवेंचर होल्डर को नहीं मिलेगा इंस्पेक्शन. Filing of financial statements and other documents with the registrar. So you got this 8 point. ये 8 पॉइंट मालूम पड़े कि नहीं? पहले कौन से डॉक्यूमेंट्स होते हैं, सेंड करने होते हैं, है ना, ये सब डॉक्यूमेंट्स. हाँ, और किसको सेंड करने हैं, टाइम लिमिट. फिर लिस्टेड कंपनीज में सेंड ओनली सेलिएंट फीचर टू डिवेंचर ट्रस्टी एंड इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर्स. हाँ, ये लिखा था मैंने, है ना, ये वाला. ओके, और फॉर्म AS3 में. फिर मैनर ऑफ सर्कुलेशन, 10 करोड़ होगा तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिकली 10 करोड़ का टर्नओवर और 1 करोड़ का नेटवर्थ होगा, लिस्टेड कंपनी होगा तो यू कैन सेंड बाय इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मोड, और फिजिकली देने का अगर नहीं है तो, है ना, दूसरे लोगों को जिनकी ईमेल एड्रेस नहीं है. वेबसाइट पे डॉक्यूमेंट रखो, सेपरेट अकाउंट, सेपरेट सब्सिडरी के अकाउंट भी वेबसाइट पे रखो और कॉपी प्रोवाइड करो और इंस्पेक्शन अलाउ करो. फॉलो दिस. So these are the story about circulation of financial statements. I hope you have followed this. What are the provisions regarding filing of financial statements and other documents with the registrar?
Now see, we have seen that sending of financial statements. Now here sending or circulation of financial statements we have seen. रिपोर्ट हो गई ऑडिट की, डायरेक्टर्स रिपोर्ट हो गई, सर्कुलेशन कर दिया फाइनेंस. ओके, नाउ एट AGM फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स आर अप्रूव्ड or also called that adopted by shareholders, or shareholders may not approve financial statements. तो फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स अप्रूव नहीं किए या किए. नाउ आफ्टर अप्रूवल ऑफ फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स एट AGM, we have to file it with the file FS with registrar of companies. हाँ, तो इसके बारे में है what are the provisions regarding filing of financial statements and other documents with the registrar. Examine the validity of companies claim that balance sheet and profit and loss account for have not been filed with the registrar of companies because the same has not been laid down. Paid up capital of Western Zone Insurance Limited is 7 crores. Point out whether the head company is required to file balance sheet and profit and loss account along with director's report for 11-12. See here, let us read it. ये ओल्ड लॉ का है. सेक्शन 137 ऑफ द कंपनीज एक्ट 2013 रिक्वायर एवरी कंपनी टू फाइल with the registrar financial statements and other documents. The provisions of section 137 are explained below. Where the financial statements are adopted at AGM, documents to be filed: financial statements, consolidated financial statements, accounts of its subsidiary and subsidiaries which have been incorporated outside India and which has not established their place of business in India. So you have to file financial statements, CFS, then accounts of subsidiaries which have been incorporated outside India but have no place of business in India, and all documents which are required to be annexed to or attached to financial statements. These documents are now referred as what? Financial statements and other documents. So subsidiary के accounts अगर बाहर बनी हुई है और यहाँ पे इंडिया में प्लेस नहीं है, CFS, FS and other documents which are annexed to or attached to the financial statement. Now time limit of filing, you have to file all these things within 30 days of AGM. As per section 403, a document which is not filed with the time specified, such document may be filed within next 270 days on payment of such additional fees as may be prescribed. Thus the financial statements and other documents may be filed within 300 days from the AGM. So you can file within 30 days of AGM, but section 403 allows you to file within 270 more days. Where financial statements are not adopted, suppose say now what they are telling that AGM में adopt हो गया तो फाइल करने का. अगर AGM adopt ही नहीं हुआ तो AGM में हुआ, AGM हुआ लेकिन adopt नहीं हुआ तो financial statements shareholder ने approve नहीं किए. Where the financial statements are not adopted at the AGM or adjourned AGM, such unadopted financial statements and other documents shall be filed with the registrar within 30 days of date of AGM. तो कितने दिन के अंदर फाइल करने का? 30 days. हाँ, you have to file within 30 days of AGM. Unadopted ही फाइल कर दो. Unadopted is not final. The registrar shall take the unadopted financial statement and other documents in his record as provisional till the financial statements are filed with him. After their adoption in the adjourned AGM, the registrar shall take unadopted financial statements and other documents in his records as provisional. Okay, मतलब ये temporary है. Till financial statements are filed with him after their adoption. So he will take this as provisional. Unadopted file करो वो भी 30 days के अंदर. Filing of adopted, the financial statements and other documents adopted at the adjourned AGM shall be filed with the registrar within 30 days of such adjourned AGM. So if the AGM is adjourned or as and when the financial statements are adopted, you can file them within 30 days. अगर AGM ही हेल्ड नहीं हुई तो सपोज एक तो अडॉप्शन नहीं हुआ, AGM हुई लेकिन अडॉप्शन नहीं हुआ, लेकिन AGM ही नहीं हुई तो AGM नहीं हुई तो फाइलिंग द डॉक्यूमेंट्स, द फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट एंड अदर डॉक्यूमेंट्स एंड स्टेटमेंट ऑफ द फैक्ट एंड द रीजंस फॉर नॉट. तो फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स जो अडॉप्ट नहीं हुए, AGM ही नहीं हुआ तो अडॉप्ट कहां से होंगे? वो और द रीजन एंड द फैक्ट्स फॉर नॉट होल्डिंग द एजीएम. टाइम लिमिट फॉर फाइलिंग. The financial statements and other documents shall be filed with the registrar within 30 days of the last date up to which AGM has been held. So, last date AGM कभी होना चाहिए था? First, if AGM is not held, then you have to file financial statement and statement of facts and the reason for not holding AGM. कि AGM क्यों नहीं हुआ? Time limit, the financial statements shall be filed within a period of 30 days from the date up to which AGM is to be held. Filing in case of one person company. One person company shall file financial statement within 180 days of the close of financial year. हाँ, मतलब फाइनेंशियल ईयर खत्म होगा उसके 180 डेज के अंदर. The financial statement shall be filed in together with form AOC 4. CFS in AOC 4 CFS. Class of companies as may be notified by the government from time to time shall mandatorily file their financial statement in Excel extensible business reporting language XBRL format. The government may specify the manner. Some companies have to file in XBRL format the financial statements. The may specify the manner of such filing under the notification. The term XBRL means standardized language for communication in electronic form to express report or financial statements by companies. Okay, so you have to file in a specific format. Now इसका rules बनाया है. हाँ, इनको कैसे फाइल करना है? फॉर्म AOC 4 में करना है, AOC 4S. But some classes of companies have to file financial statement in XBRL format. As per Rule 3 of the companies, the following class of companies shall file their financial statements and other documents under Section 137 of the Act with the registrar in E-Form AOC XBRL given in Annexure 1 of for the financial year commencing on or after 1st April 14. So they have to file. Who has to file? All companies listed and their Indian subsidiaries. Okay, all companies having paid up capital of 5 crores and above, turnover of 100 crores of above. All companies who have hitherto covered by the companies. All companies which are hitherto covered under the companies rules 2011. Those who are supposed to file under the old rules in XBRL उनको भी file करना है. All companies which are hitherto covered under the companies rules 2000 filing documents है ना. ये दूसरी बार आ गया. Okay. However, companies in banking, insurance, power sector, non-banking financial companies, housing companies need not file financial statement in XBRL. So, housing, insurance, banking, insurance, power sector, फिर non-banking financial company, housing finance company don't have to file in XBRL. Okay, definition of taxonomy. Taxonomy means in XBRL an electronic dictionary for reporting the business data. So there is no need to go in definition. तो ये सब कंपनीज को करना है, लेकिन इंश्योरेंस कंपनी, पावर सेक्टर कंपनी, बैंकिंग कंपनी, नॉन बैंकिंग फाइनेंशियल एंड हाउसिंग फाइनेंस कंपनी need not file in XBRL, but turnover is 100 crores. Companies having paid up capital of 5 crores, Indian subsidiaries having listed companies and their Indian subsidiaries all have to file what? In XBRL. Relaxation with respect to the fees for additional fees payable. हाँ, you have to file within 30 days. No, नहीं तो additional fees है तो उसका fees बताएंगे वो लोग time to time पे. Okay. In case of a foreign subsidiary which is not required to get accounts audited as per the legal requirements
prevail in the country of incorporation and does not have to get such accounts audited, the holding company may place a website such unaudited accounts to comply with the requirements of section 136. Now see here, we know that अगर फॉरेन सब्सिडरी है उसका अकाउंट्स ऑडिटेड है तो वेबसाइट उसका भी अकाउंट्स ऑडिटेड होना चाहिए. इन केस ऑफ फॉरेन सब्सिडरी विच इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड टू गेट, अब एक फॉरेन सब्सिडरी है, फॉरेन में है और उसका अकाउंट्स ऑडिट करना जरूरी नहीं है एज पर द लॉ ऑफ द फॉरेन कंट्री, is not required to get accounts audited as per legal requirement prevalent in the country of incorporation and which does not get such accounts audited. Accounts audited कराया भी नहीं उसने और अकाउंट जरूरी भी नहीं है. The holding company may place on the website unaudited accounts to comply with the requirements and file unaudited accounts to comply. So you can keep on the website unaudited accounts and you can file unaudited accounts when if they are in foreign subsidiary incorporated in foreign country and as per the law of foreign country there is no need to get the accounts audited and they do not get the accounts audited. However, such unaudited account would need to be translated in English if the original accounts are not in English. हाँ, उसको इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट करना पड़ेगा. Further, the format of accounts in foreign subsidiary should be as far as possible in accordance with the requirements of Companies Act 2013. You should first convert that into English and the format of foreign subsidiary accounts of foreign subsidiary should be as far as possible in accordance with the requirements of the Companies Act 2013. In case that is not possible, a statement giving reasons. So this is about foreign subsidiary का audited accounts नहीं होगा तो भी चलेगा. Adoption of financial statement and other documents is an ordinary business to be transacted at every AGM. Adoption of financial statement and other document requires ordinary resolution. So you have to, ये भी एक बीच में बात है कि हमको circulation के बाद AGM में adopt करना चाहिए था. Okay, now provisions for contravention. If the company fails to file financial statement before the expiry period specified in section 403, 270 days, no, और पहले लेट फी के साथ, if the company shall be punishable with a fine of 1000 per day for every day during which the default continues, but shall not have more than 10 lakhs, and the MD and CFO, if any, in the absence of MD and the chief financial officer or other director who is charged by the board with the responsibility of the provision of the section, and in the absence of any such director, all directors shall be punishable. कंपनी को फाइन है 1000 रुपीज पर डे, मैक्सिमम 10 lakhs है ना. उनको डायरेक्टर्स लोगों को पनिशमेंट है 6 महीने तक और विद अ फाइन विच शेल नॉट बी लेस देन 1 lakh बट विच में एक्सटेंड टू 5 lakhs. तो डायरेक्टर्स लोगों को भी फाइन है 1 lakh to 5 lakhs प्लस 6 months of imprisonment. Okay. Conditions. Now recasting of accounts, reopening of the accounts. Reopening of accounts means adopted accounts are revised or altered. एजीएम में अकाउंट्स फाइनल हो गया, उसके बाद चेंज करना है. तो इज इट पॉसिबल कि अकाउंट्स एक बार फाइनल हो गया, शेयर होल्डर्स ने बोल दिया फाइनल है, फिर चेंज हो सकता है? यस. एडॉप्टेड अकाउंट्स can be revised under 2 situations. What are they? First situation is reopening due to an order of court or tribunal. And second is voluntary reopening by the company itself. तो ये कोर्ट के बोलने पे हो सकते हैं या कंपनी खुद भी रीओपन कर सकती है, मतलब वापस अकाउंट्स बनाओ. अभी फर्स्ट लेट अस डिस्कस रीओपनिंग ऑन कोर्ट्स और ट्राइब्यूनल्स ऑर्डर. As per section 130, a company shall not reopen its accounts and shall not recast its financial statements unless an application is made to the court or tribunal. तो कोर्ट को किसी ने एप्लीकेशन किया है and an order to that effect is made by the court or tribunal. So there should be application to the court and there should be order of the court for reopening, court or tribunal. Tribunal is a lower court. Okay, conditions. अभी एप्लीकेशन होना चाहिए. The application in this regard shall be made to the court or tribunal by. एप्लीकेशन कौन कर सकता है? गवर्नमेंट एक आगे एप्लीकेशन कर रही है, अकाउंट्स रिवाइज करो. इनकम टैक्स अथॉरिटीज, सेबी, एनी स्टैट्यूटरी रेगुलेटरी बॉडी और अथॉरिटी और एनी पर्सन कंसर्न. ये बहुत रिस्की है भाई. कोई भी कंसर्न पर्सन एप्लीकेशन कर सकता है रिवाइज करने के लिए. एन ऑर्डर इज मेड बाय द कोर्ट्स ऑफ कंपिटेंट ज्यूरिसडिक्शन एंड द ट्रिब्यूनल टू द इफेक्ट दैट. और फिर एप्लीकेशन करने के बाद कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर किया है, कंपिटेंट court having competent jurisdiction or the tribunal, that the relevant earlier accounts were prepared in a fraudulent manner. कोर्ट ने ऑर्डर किया कभी क्या कि जो अकाउंट्स पहले बनाए थे वो फ्रॉड से संबंधित थे, fraudulent manner, और the affairs of the company was mismanaged during the relevant period. तो affair was mismanaged because of which doubts were raised as to whether the financial statements were reliable or not. So affairs were mismanaged, accounts were prepared in a fraudulent manner, or affairs of the company were mismanaged because of which there are doubts over the reliability of accounts. Before passing the order, the tribunal shall give notice to and shall take into consideration the representation, if any, made by. So before passing the order, the court shall take into consideration the central government, income tax authority, SEBI, or any other regulatory authority. Any concerned person नहीं लिखा है. हाँ, और of course the court will take into account the representation made by the company. No, one sided तो order होगा नहीं. Without prejudice to the provisions contained in the acts, the accounts so revised under section 130 shall be final. तो accounts रिवाइज किया वो फाइनल हो जाएगा. फिर तो रिवाइज करने के लिए क्या करने का, एप्लीकेशन करने का है. एप्लीकेशन कौन करेगा भाई? सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, इनकम टैक्स, सेबी और एनी अदर रेगुलेटरी बॉडी और अथॉरिटी और एनी पर्सन कंसर्न्ड. And the court should be satisfied that the relevant accounts were prepared in a fraudulent manner and the affairs of the company were mismanaged during that period, because of which doubts were raised about the reliability of financial statements. Okay, so recast accounts, recast account final हो जाएंगे. Then there is voluntary revision. What is voluntary revision? The provisions relating to voluntary revisions of the financial statements or board reports are contained in section 131. So this 130 deals with revision by the court. 131 is voluntary revision. What is voluntary revision? The board of directors may decide to prepare financial statements or a revised board report if the following conditions are satisfied. The board may decide to prepare a revised financial statement. See, the board of directors may decide to prepare a revised financial statement or a revised board report. Now, who will decide? Not shareholders. Board of directors may decide revised financial statement or revised report if the following conditions are satisfied. This is voluntary revision. Board revise कर सकता है report या financial statement. The board is of the opinion that the financial statements do not comply with the provision of one section 129. 129 में क्या है? It should be on mercantile basis. It should give true and fair view. तो अगर board को लगता है कि it is not complying with the 129 or the board report does not comply with the provision of section 134. So first you are telling that we are not following, you yourself are telling that board report is not in compliance with section 134 and the board financial statements are not in compliance with section 129. 129 को बराबर नहीं मान रहे हम लोग और 134 को भी नहीं मान रहे. The financial statements or the board reports may be revised only in respect of any of the 3 preceding financial years. So you have to make revision only for the last 3 financial year. You cannot go back unlimited back. Okay, so you can go only for the 3 financial year. The revision of the financial statements or board report may be made only after obtaining approval of the tribunal. Here there is no order. You can revise it only after getting order or approval of the tribunal. For this purpose, the company has to make an application to tribunal in such form and manner as may be prescribed. So you have to take approval of the board is of the opinion. So you have to pass a board resolution. Then you can revise only for the last 3 financial years and not more than that. You have to take approval of the tribunal. For that you have to apply. Before passing the order, the tribunal shall give notice to the central government, income tax authorities and take into consideration the representation, if any, made by the central government or income tax authority. So the copy of the order of tribunal shall be filed with the registrar. The revised financial statements or the revised board report shall not be prepared. So you means you have to apply to the tribunal. The tribunal will order the revision only after taking into consideration the representation made by government or income tax authority. Okay, the copy of the order of the tribunal shall be filed with the registrar. The detailed reason, the revised finance shall not be prepared more than once in a financial year. Revised financial statement and revised board report shall not be prepared more than once. तो एक साल में एक ही बार रिवाइज कर सकते हैं. The detailed reason for revision and the board of the financial statement and board report shall be discussed in the board report prepared in the relevant financial year. The detailed reason for revision shall be disclosed in the board's report prepared for the relevant financial year. Where copies of the previous financial reasons for revision you will given in current year's board report. Last year की board report तुम लोग revise कर रहे हो तो इस साल में तुम लोग बताओगे कि क्यों revise किया हमने. Where the copies of previous financial statement or board reports have been sent out to members or delivered to the registrar or laid before the company in the general meeting, the revision must be confined to. Now where previous financial statements have been sent out to members or delivered to registrar, the revision shall be confined to correction with respect to previous year financial statements or board report do not comply with section 129 and 134 and the making any necessary consequential alteration. See what they are telling. First, representation of the government is required for revision. Revision shall not be more than once in a financial year. So एक साल में एक ही revision allowed है. Then the reasons for revision shall be disclosed in the financial report prepared for the relevant financial year. Where the copies of previous financial statements and board report have been sent out to the members or delivered to the registrar और laid before the company in general meeting, मतलब ये अप्रूवल वगैरह हो चुका है, मेंबर्स को जा चुका है. The correction in respect of which previous financial statements and board reports, the revision must be only due to if they are not complying with section 129 or 134 and making of necessary consequent alteration. तो तुम लोग उसी लिए रिवाइज कर सकते हो only when सी यहाँ पे ये लोग ने ये नहीं बोला कि इट इज नॉट इन कम, उन लोग को बता खाली when the reports have been sent out, the correction in respect of the previous financial statement or report does not comply with the provisions of, so you can revise only when you are not complying with the provision of section 129 and 134. This is nothing new because board को लगता है कि 129 और 134 comply नहीं कर रहा, तभी तो revision होता है. And the making of any necessary consequential alteration, and you have to make it to comply with, ये sections को comply नहीं कर रहा है तो ही revise कर सकते हैं और उसकी वजह से alteration कुछ कर सकते हैं बस. Okay. The central government may make rules as to application of the provision of this act in relation to revised financial statements. Such rules may be in particular. So central government can make rules, अभी तक rules बनाए नहीं हैं. Make different provisions according to the previous financial statements or board reports. The central government may make rules as to application of the provisions of this act in relation to revised financial statements or revised board report. So the government rule बना सकती है for applying the provision of this act to this revised statements. Such rules in particular may make different provisions according to which previous financial statement or board reports are placed or are supplemented by a document indicating corrections to be made. Make provisions with respect to, now government can make rules, make different provisions with respect to previous financial statements और board reports are placed or supplemented by documents. तो इसके लिए rules बनाएंगे. हाँ. And their rules may require the directors to take such step as may be required. Make provision with respect to functions of companies auditors. So government can make rules for this revised financial statement. So far there are no rules available. Okay. So revision of accounts, everything is over now. Accounting standards, CSR and internal audit, these three things are remaining.